Today's show is brought to you by locally owned and operated Highland Rim Speedway. Highland Rim Speedway is celebrating its 50th anniversary this year with great short-track door-to-door stock car racing in a safe, family-friendly atmosphere. Visit their website at highlandrim.com. If you want to feel the wind blowing through your hair and see the great city of Nashville at the same time, check out Nashville Scooter Tours. Trekking through the downtown streets to Music Row with Nashville Scooter Tours is safe, eco-friendly, and a whole lot of fun. They use Xenon electric scooters that go 55 miles on a single charge. Find out more by calling 615-290-5563 or book your reservation today at NashvilleScooterTours.com.
Hey buddies, and welcome back to Football Fantasy. I'm your host, Nanci Filippelli, and I have my trusty sidewinder, Sharka Shellac.
That's me.
Here with me today. No need to adjust your screen. You are seeing this correctly. I did it. I took home the title like I told you I would all year. I won! Yeah, baby. Right?
Yay! I'm so excited.
I was in 6th place going into the playoffs. Barely made it by the skin of my teeth.
But you made it nonetheless.
I did. I made it. First, I knocked out Pammy Miller, who we had on the show. Then Carla's Angels to bring me to the championship game, and it was down to me and Deck the Balls, Jesse James. I won 175, my highest score of the year, to her 112 points, to win the very coveted title of Miss Pigskin Pussycat, 2012, 13-ish. And the regular season of football is behind us. Now it's NFL playoff time. That's right. So excited. I love this clip. I love that clip. I love Jim Mora. When we come back, we'll talk about the teams who made it to the playoffs and give you some Super Bowl predictions. Sponsors?
Jeff Meeks and Chris Austin invite you to watch your favorite sports event at the Batter's Box at 43 Hermitage Avenue in Nashville, Tennessee. The Batter's Box offers shuttle service to all Titans home games. It's a great place for friends to gather for the game and after the game. So check out the Batter's Box Bar and Grill, and thanks again for sponsoring the show. From the family grocery hauler to fire-breathing racing engines, the one name you need to know is USA Motor and Machine, located at 51 Cleveland Avenue in Nashville, Tennessee. Give them a call at 615-726-3725 or at usamotorandmachine.com.
Welcome back and welcome to the playoffs. Let's start with the AFC. The Bengals take on the Texans, who, by the way, had 8 Texans named to the 2013 Pro Bowl team, including running back Arian Foster and defensive end J.J. Watt, who we've been talking about all year.
Constantly.
Insane. Amazing. Texans and Bengals play at 4:30 Eastern Time on Saturday. The Colts play the Ravens at 1 p.m. Eastern Time on Sunday. Winner of those games played Denver Broncos and New England Patriots, who played so good all year that they have first-round byes in the playoffs. Must be nice. Yeah?
Jeez, yeah.
I know. NFC, you got the Vikings, who made it in by the skin of their teeth, kind of like me. It was a miracle, if you ask me, even though Adrian Peterson is an animal. And they take on Aaron Rodgers and the Green Bay Packers Saturday night at 8 Eastern. Seattle at Washington, 4:30 on Sunday, and winner of those games play San Francisco and Atlanta, who also have first-round byes for being badass.
Yeah.
Let's talk predictions.
Let's do it.
Who do you think?
Well,
Let's look at the. Let's go to that. Let me move my coveted.
move your trophy. Move
Move
your
my
toys
coveted
out of the way.
Pigskin Pussycat trophy. Can you believe I won this? Or you can believe it.
Well, I don't know. I mean, everybody else was pretty
I don't know
persuasive,
what to do with my
too.
hands. I know. Well, I'm pretty excited that I took home the title. I'm just. I know. Miss Pigskin Pussycat.
Can I
The
put that on
trophy.
your mantle?
Of course, it's going right next to all my. Tropic.
Oh, you can say
We talked
that.
about
Nobody's
that.
Gonna make fun of you.
I know. But remember when I did my little dance, my Hawaiian tropic? Okay.
Yeah,
anyway,
I like
let's
that.
talk about
I like
this.
that.
Let's yeah.
Okay. Well, I don't know. I mean, I still think the Pats might be going.
Well, they do have Tom Brady. They have Gronkowski. They have a solid Wes Welker. I mean, they have a lot of people.
Pretty solid.
They're pretty solid there. Their defense, they have the whole package, if you know what I mean.
Bengals, pretty good too.
I don't know. I don't really like them so much as, no, the Seahawks and the Redskins. There's
That's what you're putting your money on?
No, not at all. But there's 3 teams with 3 rookie quarterbacks that are in the playoffs. It's just unheard of, actually. Who do you think out of those teams
Well, probably the Seahawks. I mean, it's RG3 with the Redskins, Andrew Luck with the Colts, Russell Wilson with the Seahawks.
What quarterback do you like the best
New
out
guys.
of all those? The rookies?
I don't know. I mean, RG3 seems like he's always performing. You like Luck, don't you?
I do like Luck, basically for his name. And he's been playing great. But no, I mean, if I had to pick a guy and go with him, it would definitely be RG3, without a doubt.
Okay, well then we agree.
And in my team, excuse me, goodness, I'm getting over being sick. Can I get some sympathy votes here? Like, what are the chances? This is ridiculous. All right, so, I mean, the Broncos obviously are going to do well. I actually think the Broncos have a really solid chance at the Super Bowl this year. I really do. Well,
we will see.
Whoever they play and whoever the Patriots play go to the NFC and AFC championship game. So, and then you have the Falcons who have an insane record, and then the 49ers. So it's really tough. I really don't see the Seahawks or the Vikings, obviously, or the Bengals or the Colts upsetting anybody. But that would be like, I mean, I would be shocked, to be honest. Who are you calling as your, like, sleeper prediction that is going to sneak in? The upset. Who are you thinking?
I don't know.
Call somebody. We should bet on it.
Maybe.
Let's bet. I'm a sick addicted gambler. Brian, what do you think?
Maybe the Seahawks would be like the biggest sleeper that could sneak in.
You're absolutely right, and here's why. They have a great defense, and they have Marshawn Lynch, who, by the way, is the sole reason I won my Super Bowl. That and D'Angelo Williams, and we're going to talk about him a little bit later. But
why didn't you
he got
ever
me
wear
like
any
40
of your jerseys? You always wear sexy tops instead of like jerseys.
She
you
thinks
know?
I'm sexy. I know. Well, the first couple of times one time I wore a Titans. Did I wear a Titans jersey?
I don't think so.
Didn't. I don't know. You know.
Not even a Dolphins one. Lay down on the job, Nance.
Maybe I'm so sad my Dolphins didn't make it. Such a travesty. They actually had a chance. If you remember the last show. Well, like 17 people had to lose and 3 people had to win, and they had to win all their games. I mean, it was
too hard.
It was a long shot, if you ever. So, all right, here's what I'm doing. I'm calling it right now, and I'm saying the Broncos are going to win. That's what I'm saying. Who are you saying? Who's going to win?
I think the Pats.
You do?
They're just solid.
That's a safe, sliding into safe choice.
Bet.
Brian, who do you think? Help us out. I mean, this is ridiculous.
I'm
He doesn't
going to
even
go
care about it
with
anymore.
take the Seahawks.
Oh.
The Seahawks. They're the only ones that I do have the shot of getting in there.
Maybe.
Like, maybe. Because, like, look at what happened to the Falcons with the Giants. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or with the Falcons and the Giants? Yeah. So I think that, actually, the Falcons beat the Giants, didn't they? So I think the Seahawks have a shot at overturning the Falcons. For some reason, that's what I think. So that's what I'm calling. And usually I'm right. 9 times out of 10, I'm right.
I don't know about that.
9 times out of 10.
But you were right in your
I'm absolutely
fantasy league.
right.
You did not win the office one here. You were in 3rd place. John won.
Is that
And then-
nice to tell everybody that?
Yes, I think we need to.
I didn't think we needed to talk about that.
Football and Oats was 2nd place, but you did win your big league.
I know, right? I'm really excited.
175 to 112.
Let's talk about this because 175 points I got. That was the highest score of the whole entire year. Let's look at what I did. Let's look at what my players did and my amazing coaching.
We're looking at it right now.
No, go down. I'm sure you haven't heard that before. What? Okay.
I will hate you.
She had Peyton Manning. Jessie had Peyton Manning, who scored her 30 points. I put in Romo, classic Romo. He only got me 19 points. He had 208 passing yards, 2 touchdowns, and 3 interceptions.
D'Angelo Williams, see what you're saying.
That's what I'm talking about.
Saved your ass.
43 points. He got me 210 rushing yards, 2 touchdowns. I don't know what to say.
You're speechless.
I love him. Like, I want to have his children. And Michael Crabtree blew up for the 49ers, which is another, like, long shot that may get in there with Kaepernick. Remember, we've been talking about him all year, too. Well, not all year, because he came in, poor Alex Smith, after, Alex Smith got hurt. But Crabtree blew up, 170 yards, 2 touchdowns. Jimmy Graham, my tight end, got me 22 points. I mean, seriously, Sean Graham, who I cut Matt Prater, the kicker for the Broncos, you know.
Yeah.
And then I picked up Sean Graham, kicker for Houston, who Houston might have a chance at the Super Bowl. No, I'm serious. 8 Pro Bowl players that got invited to the 2013 Pro Bowl team. That's pretty badass, don't you think?
I don't know.
When
I mean,
you
it's
say,
badass, but
anyway,
I just don't know the final
kicker
name.
got me 12 points. So, I mean, like, seriously. And I had Kaepernick on my bench with 23 points. I should have started him. He got me more than Romo.
That's okay. You won nonetheless.
That's true. And she had her fiance, Eric Decker, who got 76 yards, 2 touchdowns, which is a pretty big deal, and he got 19 points. So that was good for her. And she had Andre Johnson for the Houston Texans, and he got 19 points. So she couldn't have done anything if you look at her bench. There was no shot there.
She made the best choices.
She made the best choices. She did the best she could. Is what it boils down to.
Put her there.
Today's show is brought to you by locally owned and operated Highland Rim Speedway. Highland Rim Speedway is celebrating its 50th anniversary this year with great short track door-to-door stock car racing in a safe, family-friendly atmosphere. Visit their website at highlandrim.com.
Thank you guys so much for watching. Follow us on Twitter at Talkapolis and follow me at Nanci Filippelli and find us on Facebook too. Send in your top plays of 2012 and we'll do a top 20 countdown, top 10 countdown next week. We'll talk Super Bowl party ideas and I'll share some of my favorite football party recipes with you guys.
Yummy.
You're gonna love them. See you then.
Microcasting for your city. Talkapolis.